Types of groups in school lunch. School lunch is a magical place to go after going through pain, depression, and agony your last annoying boring class. Like, I'm sorry, but math class ain't it. Like, honestly, what is teacher waffling about? Who knows? Who cares? I'm hungry and my stomach is freaking growling, teacher. I don't got time for your complicated equations. And I definitely don't got time to learn about another lesson that I generally will probably forget the next day anyways. Of course, this may not be everyone's experience, but I don't care. It definitely was for me. But anyways, you dip out of your crappy boring class. You head into the cafeteria to get your food from the cafeteria lady if you don't have your food already. Since most parents either hate their kids, or two, the kid is just lazy for some reason to pack his own lunch. Or three, they think it's cool to eat school lunch. Like, huh? Bruh. I don't know. These people do exist though, apparently. It's weird. When I was younger, I'll admit I always packed my own food and I'm definitely grateful for it because school lunch was definitely not hidden for real. It was garbage, basura. Well, not all of it to be fair. The wings were a different story that I'll discuss in another video. But at the end of the day, for the majority, besides the food, the best part of lunch is where you get to talk to your homies about the most strange, random things imaginable. Or if you're just that one kid who is lonely, you probably just have terrible social skills or enjoy the peace because honestly, I felt that. I hate when people ruin my peace. It's like, bro, you trying to scrap or something? Like, don't get me on my Mortal Kombat stuff, bro. Hit you with the mean jab. Already got to deal with assignments, homework, and a whole test I'm not even studying for that I'll probably fail. You definitely don't want to deal with me with all that energy I'm building up. When I come out here looking like Goku Super Saiyan type beat. The first lunch group are the munches. And no, I'm not talking about the ice spices. They are the true definition of the eaters. They ate it for lunch. These people are human form Kirby's who barely have a combo, have nothing in common with each other. Personality wise at least. And they're so dry to the point that I don't even know why they're even sitting together. But of course though, they do have one thing in common, and that is their love for eating food. You would think they would be at least a chef, but no, in fact they're actually the customer. They're that one guy in the Italian restaurant eating all the pasta. And who doesn't love some pasta? I mess with my Italian restaurants heavy. They be cooking some real good stuff over there. And that pizza, oh my god, muy delicioso. This group has piles of food everywhere on the table for everybody to eat. They are here living it up like they're a king of their own kingdom. And all their servants serve the royal family, giving them the best eats possible. If you feel dead inside, desperate to eat anything, I mean anything, and don't care about socializing or talking a lot with people during lunch, you should probably hang out with the munches. They got so much food, they're gonna get you right for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks, and a whole dessert. With the amount of cake they got, you'd think it's someone's birthday. Next group is the homies table. They're like top 2 of my favorite groups out of this whole list. For the simple fact that it's just a fun table to hang out with. They usually have a lot of things in common with each other, which for me in my experience was talking about playing 2K, trying to plan out to go somewhere with these people, which would never happen, whether it be because of someone's parents or someone's just trying to sleep in. The homies table also talks about how school is just mad boring because ain't no way you legit go into every class with a smile on your face. Ah la la, oh, can't wait to go to my next class, yeah. Like, that's your lame, man, that's your goofy. Like, I'm sorry, but I just refuse to believe that. I don't even care if you're a super mega tryhard nerd. You just gotta be a different breed if you're happy all the time to go to class. They would be roasting each other when it comes to their drip or their grades. Everyone tries to one-up each other when it comes to that discussion. And you already know, as me being a C student, always just try to eat my food and try to get out of the controversy. I had to switch up the subject. I ain't trying to get cooked. Let my C+ grade in 70s chill. There's always that one person in the group who you would consider their little bro or the Priam Davis of the group. But at the end of the day, it's all love and respect for this person, since he is taking all the hits after all. It's that brotherly tough love, as you would say. Next type is the popular groups. Ugh. Oh god, I'm about to throw up even talking about these guys. Jesus. They usually are filled with the best students from all the other groups, whether it be the IG models or TikTok heads, a random rich influencer who thinks he's a god because he has a Lambo, even though it was bought from daddy's money. But hey, it is what it is. And the D1 athletes who are probably either going to the league or fumble after years of hard work. Which me personally, if I'm on my Kobe mentality in the gym just to lose to little Jimmy and later on have a mental breakdown ruining my whole career, you already know I'm gonna be depressed for centuries. They'll be eating that rich, expensive, out-of-pocket food, but who cares? They get 1,000 likes on IG and people praise them like gods. Anything they do, they follow. I talk to a few certain type of people like this during lunch. A few of them can be chill, but most of the time they're just arrogant or egotistical. They think they're better than everybody else because of status. You already know you're not sitting next to them in their table. I don't even see the hype anyways. If you're cool, I'm chilling with you, but that's just me. Next group are the SoundCloud rappers. They be the ones trying to freestyle for the memes or making their own beats for their music, even though that stuff on SoundCloud is getting like 12 views every day. They be saying some outrageous stuff, and most times their bars are more garbage than the average SoundCloud rapper. But I can't lie, there are a few hidden gems in there once in a while. But at the end of the day, 90% of these guys are just having fun. They aren't really trying to make it out the hood, they're just saying that for the memes. Rap battles be getting intense in lunch if you had one of those type of days, where people would start crowding around the table, with both rappers saying the most silliest rhymes that shouldn't really go that hard, but it just does anyways. I don't know, it's just something about the energy everyone was bringing in that area. You honestly just had to be there to understand what I'm talking about. It's like a bootleg rapper concert, school lunch edition. Next group are the NPCs, the droids, the robots, the beep boop bops. I am an NPC. They're the ones who don't interact with anyone on the table unless they find some funny random video they saw on TikTok and they want to show it to you knowing well you don't even care, but you laugh anyway since you don't want to come off as rude. Me personally, I'm smacking that phone respectfully. I don't care. Alright, let me stop. I ain't trying to break no one's phone. I already know that type of pain. They'll be on their phones mindlessly like a bot on social media, swiping to see what's the next TikTok or YouTube video to watch while eating their school lunch. They're also very boring creatures to interact with overall. I'm very surprised anyone in this table are even friends with each other. I guess that's just how they are. I mean, honestly, everyone in my generation is exactly like this. Everything we want to do is on our phones anyways. Even me, I'm not gonna sit here act like I don't use social media. I don't really be on it as much since I kind of just find it boring nowadays. You feel me? I'm trying to get my money up, not my funny up. Next group, which really isn't a group, is the lonely one. Bro is so lonely and sad. It's honestly very depressing. He has no friends or even fake friends to be around with. Nobody to talk to whatsoever. Alright, let me chill and not make my lonely people sound so terrible and sad. They usually just don't want to be around anyone during lunch and just vibe out by themselves, which is nothing wrong with that, by the way. You don't need to force yourself to talk to random people every single day. And personally, I can relate to this. Not because I was lonely during school lunch since I knew a good amount of kids, but in my freshman year for the first few months, I wanted to just mind my business and work on this YouTube stuff. And you already know the kids was clowning me or just wondering for some reason why I was alone. Like, sheesh, let me chill in peace. But of course, though, if it was anybody else, they wouldn't bother them. But yeah, for anyone who just be by themselves during school lunch, y'all are good. But of course, though, if you actually want friends, stop being an antisocial little freak and just go talk to them, little bro. Next group is the roast group. Man, they be cooking over there, I ain't gonna lie. Probably the most funniest, most toxic lunch group you'll ever meet. Roast sessions 24/7, everybody's getting cooked. Of course, though, if you're the quiet and chill type of kid, you probably find these people very annoying creatures. And you know what? Maybe they are very annoying creatures, but at least they make funny memories for you to remember during your boring school year. Because Lord knows school be having my energy levels drained. Got me feeling like I'm being drained out like a farmer draining out a cow, trying to get some of that milk, that leche. Next lunch group are the gossip groups. They disgust me, honestly. Their way of fun is making fun of other kids in lunch whether it comes to their looks or their food or enjoyment. Like, bro, you're worrying about the wrong thing, brokey. Get your money up. Next group are the nerds. They're either talking about ways on how to pass their next class, they give each other answers for their homework while eating that A+ top tier goodies that'll help their brain function faster and turn their mind into a college professor level, even though bro is only a freshman. I know that sounds like some conspiracy theory type of thing, but I swear I'm convinced, bro. They speak on who has the highest grades, which would be the biggest debate in the table since Donald Trump versus Hillary. Next group is the TikTok heads. Instead of eating lunch like you're supposed to with your free time, they rather starve themselves to death and do TikTok dances for clout. Like, bro, you're literally dying. I can see you becoming a skeleton. Just go eat your lunch, please. You can do your little TikTok dances later. Sheesh. I swear they're just so goofy. I remember having to deal with these certain groups in the middle of the cafeteria, like, move out the way, Addison Rae. I'm trying to get my lunch full, I'm hungry. Next group is the sports people. They pack that well-needed nutrition since their parents want them to get their energy up for practice, especially because they gotta train hard and long. Hey yo, you know how sports parents are. They only want the best for their children, aka they want their dreams to be your dreams since they failed to become successful in the old days. Michael Jordan was probably crucifying your pops back in the day, my brother in Christ, and put that pain onto you. Comment down below what type of group you were during school lunch. If you want to interact with me, I'll put my social media and Discord link down in the description below. If you haven't already, I'd very appreciate you hit that like button and subscribe, post notifications on to know when I drop another video. Stay blessed and I'm outta here.